Welcome back, everybody, to DCW episode number 2. And we are wasting little time here. We are kicking immediately off with action in the women's division. Bianca Belair versus Natalya, a veteran versus an up-and-comer. Bianca Belair, like I said on the last episode, versus Carmella. She's been looking for new competition, and she has called out Natalya here. It's going to be very interesting to see how the upstart Bianca Belair, the new champion here on DCW, fares against Natalya, who has had quite a few championship runs in her day in WWE, so it'll be interesting to see how they play off of each other. If Bianca Belair gets a little overzealous and loses to Natalya, then Natalya will be the #1 contender to the DCW Women's Championship. And there you see Bianca Belair's ego sort of getting in the way of her matches. Ooh, man. But that still doesn't mean she can't snap right back into it. Now, as you guys are probably wondering by the thumbnail, Big Show and Randy Orton will be in the main event tonight, but both of their careers will be on the line. I'll explain why here after this matchup, but might I say, it is quite the announcement. It's going to be very interesting to see how some of you take it, so leave me your thoughts in the comment section below as we get to that. But we have quite a big show for you here tonight. We have Braun Strowman versus Oney Lorcan, and we have an exclusive interview with Matt Riddle concerning his, proclamation to facing Johnny Gargano for the DCW World Championship, so that'll be interesting to hear. But Natalya, right, coming back into this matchup, Natalya delivers a nice suplex to Bianca Belair. Natalya, quite the competitor here in DCW, quite the big get. I know some of you may have wanted more newer superstars or like people from AEW and Impact Wrestling to start showing up, but I mean, I still like the homegrown people here in WWE. Also, it's because 2K20's community creations are broken right now, so this is kind of what I got. But Natalya is still a great wrestler and a great competitor, especially for a good dynamic against Bianca Belair. And Bianca Belair, gets met with a forearm smash by the Queen of Hearts. And Natalya up to the top rope. Bianca Belair stopping her dead in her tracks. And look at the strength again from the EST. Splat goes Natalya onto the mat below. And look at this. So nice, she's going to do it twice, lifting Natalya up into the air. My goodness. Bianca Belair, that is why she is at the top of the women's division. No one has been able to take Bianca Belair to her limits so far in DCW. And look at this head scissor. Natalya going to have to try and fight out, and indeed she does. And Natalya drop kick right to the leg of Bianca Belair. And these are the kind of moves Natalya is going to have to try and use to stick and move with. Ooh, Natalya running off the ropes a little bit too much. Drop kick again to the leg. Natalya trying to become the #1 contender to the Women's Championship. Bianca Belair thrown out to the apron. Oh, look at this. Oh, Bianca reverses the suplex. And Natalya just looks dead on her feet. What is going on? Bianca Belair. Oh, look at this. Glam slam stretch. Shades of Natalya's old buddy Beth Phoenix as a part of the Divas of Doom. And look at this. Bianca Belair off the ropes again. Huge splash onto Natalya. And Bianca Belair definitely has the momentum in her favor. Look at this. Looking for the alley-oop facebuster. There it is. Alley-oop facebuster to Natalya. Could this be it? Here we go. Cover 1, 2. Oh, Natalya stays alive. Bianca Belair getting a little frustrated that she's not able to put away Natalya just yet. Natalya still a lot of breath left in her. Natalya's one hell of a competitor. She can hang in there with the best of them. Oh, look at this. Reverse DDT. Oh, Natalya feeling it. She's feeling it. Here we go. Natalya looking for a suplex. Bianca Belair counters into a neckbreaker. And Bianca Belair, with anger in her eyes, maybe looking to put away the Queen of Hearts right here. Uh-oh. Here we go. KOD, and again, slamming her opponent's face into the mat. Last week with Carmella, I thought it was an accident. It seems to be intentional now. Bianca Belair slamming her opponent's faces square into the mat. Cover on Natalya. And that indeed is going to do it. Bianca Belair with another big win against another incredible competitor in Natalya. You know, she keeps defeating opponents like this. I'm going to have to find her an opponent of her own. Yeah, I don't know why there's text on the screen. I'm the only commentator for this series. And Bianca Belair doesn't seem to be done with Natalya just yet. Look at that. Look at that. Attacking Natalya. Bianca Belair wants competition. You know what? I'll have to make some calls and find her some competition. But moving on, I want to talk about the thumbnail. Yeah, Randy Orton versus The Big Show is going to be tonight's main event because I've put together a tournament of some of the big part-timers of WWE. So we got Brock Lesnar, Goldberg, Big Show, Randy Orton, Kane, Kurt Angle, The Undertaker, and Triple H. They will all compete in a tournament where only one man's career will survive in WWE, or in DCW. One person's career is going to survive. So tonight, Big Show versus Randy Orton, one person's career will end, and the others will continue on until we get to the finals. That is what tonight's main event is about. All these men's careers are on the line in the coming weeks on DCW. But moving on, we have an exclusive interview with Matt Riddle following up what he did in the debut episode of DCW confronting Johnny Gargano. Let's hear what Matt Riddle had to say about last week. Well, there you have it. Matt Riddle wants to become the top man here in DCW. He wants to have a bro down with Johnny Gargano. That doesn't sound like a bad idea. You know what? I might have to take that into consideration. Well, moving on, we have Oney Lorcan versus Braun Strowman. I didn't even get a chance to friggin' intro the match. Oney Lorcan just going straight at Braun Strowman. This matchup comes about from Braun Strowman's matchup last week. Braun Strowman defeating Luke Harper, and Oney Lorcan in perfect Oney Lorcan fashion on Twitter, tweeting at Braun Strowman in all caps, basically saying that he could defeat him. So Braun Strowman goes one-on-one with Oney Lorcan here tonight. And you know, this may be a bit of a downgrade to Luke Harper. You know, Luke Harper a little bit among the size of Braun Strowman, but Oney Lorcan, he's a cruiserweight. I mean, this does seem sort of like a downgrade, but then again, it is Oney Lorcan. This is the type of guy that will put his body on the line through anything just to defeat his opponent. So putting him against Braun Strowman seems to be kind of evenly matched. But it'll be interesting to see how Oney Lorcan's strategy of just going straight at Braun Strowman fares against him here. So far, it doesn't seem to be helping him that much. There was a little bit of a flurry of offense, but Braun Strowman seems to be taking control yet again. Oh man, just slamming him hard onto his back. And Braun Strowman, oh my god, Oney Lorcan begging for more. Look at that, straight back up to his feet. And Braun Strowman, oh man. Uh-oh. Oh my god, Braun Strowman just got launched out of the ring by Oney Lorcan. And Lorcan, with the big man in his sights, gonna fly off the top rope to the outside, crossbody. See, just like I said, Oney Lorcan is one of the craziest SOBs in DCW. On one of these episodes, we gotta have Oney Lorcan versus Darby Allin to see who puts their body on the line more. And look at this, Oney Lorcan yet again on the top rope, misses with a drop kick. Braun Strowman rolled out of the ring, rolled out of the harm's way. And Braun Strowman may be one of the early contenders, perhaps, for the DCW World Championship. Imagine having Johnny Gargano defend his championship against Braun Strowman. Who would win that matchup? Body slam there to Oney Lorcan. And Oney Lorcan, in a bad position there because Braun Strowman going to run around the ring and take out Oney Lorcan. Lorcan is out. And Braun Strowman is now just punishing him at this point. And look at this. His old finishing maneuver, that chokehold. And Oney Lorcan seems to be fading out. He's just a ragdoll at this point. Braun Strowman just tossing him like a friggin' sack of potatoes to the outside. Lorcan may be facing a count-out loss here. I mean, there's a 15-minute time limit to these matches one-on-one, but it may not even come to 15 minutes. We may have 10 seconds left. Lorcan is somehow getting back to his feet. He's staggering back towards the ring. He's back in. And Oney Lorcan's psyching himself back up. Ooh, forearm to the face. Oney Lorcan is firing himself up. Oh, huge chop to Braun Strowman saying, bring it on. And Strowman obliges. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, and he may have just knocked the wind out of him. Oney Lorcan. Uh-oh. This may be it. Strowman lifting him up. Running power slam. And I think that's it. Yep, Oney Lorcan. He wanted Braun Strowman to bring it, and indeed Braun Strowman did. A punch straight to the gut, knocking the wind out of him, and then the running power slam. I mean, hell, props to Oney Lorcan for getting back in the ring, but, I mean, that's what he got for his troubles, a running power slam. Hell, man. You win some, you lose some. Tonight just wasn't Oney Lorcan's night, and Braun Strowman continues to be on a roll here in DCW. Well, coming up next, the DCW Tag Team Champions, the War Raiders, have a bit more of a challenge here than the B Team last week. They are going to be facing off against the Bar of Sheamus and Cesaro. Like I said, last week wasn't that big of a challenge. Excuse me. So I wanted to give them a bigger challenge here tonight against Sheamus and Cesaro, a former set of tag team champions. And yeah, Sheamus and Cesaro, they haven't been on WWE as a tag team lately, and making their debut here on DCW against the tag team champions is one hell of a way to kick off your DCW career. Cesaro, one of the best pure athletes in WWE, although many people say that he still hasn't grabbed that brass ring. Perhaps with his tag team partner Sheamus, they can capture the tag team brass rings known as the tag team titles. But hell, this is one hard-hitting matchup thus far. Cesaro already using big moves here against the big man Hansen. And look at this, the Bar tagging in and out. The Bar defeating the likes of Matt Hardy and Jeff Hardy, Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins. Oh, man. And now they're up against perhaps their biggest challenge yet in the War Raiders, or the Viking Experience, or whatever the hell you want to call them. I like War Raiders better. And look at this. Hansen tags in. Who is that? Eric? I don't know. I hate these names. Ooh. And Sheamus. Look at this. Running power slam of his own. Maybe a little nod to Braun Strowman, who just had his matchup with Oney Lorcan. Ooh, man. And here on episode 5 of DCW, we will be having a big pay-per-view event. The question lies, who will be in the tag team title matchup of that big pay-per-view event? The name of that pay-per-view event might just have to reveal to you on the next episode of the Universe Mode, so stay tuned for that. And Sheamus could be lining up Eric for something. Ooh! Nope, just a clubbing blow to the back of the head. I thought it was going to be a bro kick. Oh, man. Eric. Big forearm to the face. Sheamus trying to get his tag team partner back into this thing, but for his troubles, Cesaro just gets knocked right off the apron. Uh-oh. And look at this. Tag made to Hansen. And what is this? Ooh, squatting down and smashing him into the mat below. And Hansen tossing Sheamus back into the corner of the War Raiders. Where the hell is Cesaro? Tag again by the War Raiders, tagging in and out, hitting massive tag team moves, and there's Thor's hammer, planting Sheamus into the mat. 1, 2, and Cesaro thankfully able to break it up. Sheamus didn't look like he was gonna friggin' get up at all. And the War Raiders still rolling here in this tag team matchup. Sheamus hasn't really gotten that much offense in. This is kind of embarrassing, especially from a former WWE champion like Sheamus. This is a guy that beat Daniel Bryan at WrestleMania in 18 seconds. And now he's being basically jobbed out. Oh, man, to the War Raiders here. Perhaps Sheamus has lost his touch. Maybe the bar is starting to bend, so to speak. Look at this. Spiking him with a knee strike on the outside. Eric taking out Cesaro. Sheamus back up to his feet. Uh-oh. And the bar may bend in half here because they're about to suffer the fate of Fallout. Hansen off the top rope into the pin on Sheamus. And that's going to do it. The War Raiders, the Viking Raiders, whatever you want to call them, they pick up another win here over a formidable tag team of the Bar. It looks like they were working so well together, just like they always usually do. But then Sheamus got into the matchup and it kind of just fell apart from there. Cesaro not able to help out his tag team partner that much. We had Thor's hammer to Sheamus. We had a knee strike right here to Cesaro's jaw. I'm surprised didn't break his teeth again. And then the fallout to Sheamus, who has had neck problems in the past. Well, congrats to the War Raiders, but sadly a big loss for the Bar. Sheamus and Cesaro up on the rampway, having to walk away in disgust. And Cesaro, what the hell? Cesaro with a drop kick to Sheamus. Oh no. This tag team seems to be breaking up. Cesaro laying out his tag team partner Sheamus. Oh no. That is steel ramp right there. Cesaro positioning Sheamus. Oh, a neutralizer to Sheamus. It seems as though the Swiss Superman has laid out Sheamus. The Bar is no more. Jeez, it's crazy to see that happen to Sheamus and Cesaro, but we will have to move on to our main event tonight. This is part of the Part-Timers Tournament, Big Show versus Randy Orton. Like I said earlier, these two men's careers are on the line here tonight. One man is moving on to the tournament, the other man will have to retire. And there you see both men taunting each other, a show of respect here on DCW to taunt your opponent before engaging in battle here. Big Show looking for the knockout punch or the choke slam. Randy Orton looking for the RKO or the punt kick. This is definitely going to be a big fight feel for both men. Randy Orton usually likes to phone things in, but definitely will not have to do that here tonight, considering his job is on the line. He can't be streaming Call of Duty all the time. Oh man, to make ends meet, he's gonna have to fight in the ring here in DCW. And Big Show, he's already been on a Netflix series and several movies and stuff like that. I mean, he can have a career outside of wrestling, but I'm sure he enjoys traveling the world and meeting new people. Randy Orton may take that livelihood away from him here if he's able to hit him with those three devastating words, or devastating letters, I should say, the RKO. And Randy Orton, it's crazy enough that he put friggin' Big Show on that tree of woe just moments ago, but still somehow not able to get Big Show off his feet. Oh, and again Big Show able to stand on his own 2 feet. Big Show, what is this? Power slamming Orton into the ropes. Jeez Louise. Perhaps Randy Orton should have taken some pointers from what Oney Lorcan was trying earlier with Braun Strowman just going straight at the Big Show with strikes and stuff. Uh-oh, ref bump. Ooh! And Big Show's hip bumping into that turnbuckle pad. And Randy Orton trying to wear down the Big Show. If Randy Orton was smart, he would target the legs of the Big Show. Big Show has had a lot of surgeries on his legs in the past. Oh, Big Show. Where the hell's he going? Big Show, why are you... Big Show just randomly got onto the apron and taunted the fans. Okay. I don't know what the hell that was for, but it just got you freaking laid out by Randy Orton with a neck breaker. And now the vicious stomps, stomping on every limb of the Big Show. There you go, attacking those legs, attacking the arm, and then finishing off with a stomp to the head. Randy Orton could be positioning. Randy Orton could be coiled and ready to strike for an RKO. Oh no, he tried to power slam Big Show. Hey, no way you're doing that. Oh my god, Big Show jumping on him like a freaking grizzly bear. Oh man, too bad Randy Orton's never seen The Revenant. He never saw that coming. Oh my god, we've got a big grizzly bear versus the Viper, Randy Orton, in our main event here on DCW. I'd like to stress it again, both these men's careers are on the line. Oh man, one man will have to retire, and the other man will have to move on in this tournament. I mean, hell, this is the first matchup. We've got the likes of Goldberg, Kurt Angle, The Undertaker, among others still in this tournament. All of your favorites could be gone from DCW. It'll be very interesting to see who survives. If Randy Orton's able to survive, Big Show is poised in the corner, perhaps for a spear, a locomotive-sized spear to Randy Orton. Cover, 1. Oh, a kick out at 1 by Randy Orton. Like I said, Randy Orton is not playing around here. He's not phoning it in. And neither is Big Show. He's lining them up for a massive choke slam through the Earth's core. Here we go. Choke slam to Randy Orton. But Orton's too close to the ropes. Big Show's got to drag him back towards the center. Big Show may be gassed. Here we go. Cover. 1, 2. Oh, and a kick out by Orton. Huge kick out by Randy Orton. And Big Show nearly at a loss for words. He's got to keep going. Big Show now lining him up for the WMD, the weapon of mass destruction. The massive punch to the face. Randy Orton able to block it. Drop kick. But Big Show still on his feet. Randy Orton clubbing blows to the Big Show. And look at this Big Show still staggering against the ropes. Randy Orton off the ropes. Kick to the spine. Big Show moves out of the way. Suplex. Orton reverses it into a crossbody. And look at this. Oh, Big Show. Oh, no, Big Show. Staring at Randy Orton. Double axe handle, though. Orton is just a fiery freaking mess right now. It's really hard to call all this action. It's moving so quickly. Oh, Big Show had his opening there. Randy Orton, I think, was calling the spot there. Oh, man. Go to the finish, I think they're saying. Oh, Big Show. In trouble here. Orton has him locked and loaded. Here we go. You know it as Vintage Orton. The rope-draped DDT. And Randy Orton now has a position to hit that RKO. Big Show's dazed. He's confused. He doesn't know where he is. Randy Orton poised, ready to strike. Here we go. RKO. Oh, Randy Orton reversed. Big Show. Huge clothesline. And Big Show just dismantling Randy Orton right now with these strikes to the head. Look at this. Bam, 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 bam. Trying to break the fangs in the mouth of Randy Orton, it looked like. Good grief. And Big Show again, now poised again for the WMD. Oh, no, wait, it's the choke slam. But Randy Orton able to counter it off. Huge strikes to the head. And now Orton up to the top rope. What the hell? Orton looking for a top rope maneuver. Cross body. I mean, I guess when your career's on the line, you'll try anything. Now, what's Orton doing here on the middle rope? Big Show's wobbling on wobbly legs. Orton on the middle rope. RKO! A middle rope RKO. And that's going to seal the fate of the Big Show. The Big Show's career is over. And Randy Orton continues on in the tournament of part-timers after a middle rope RKO. I guess the size difference between him and the Big Show was difficult to hit that RKO the first time. So the second time, instead, after reversing this chokeslam with elbows to the head, he delivers a middle rope RKO. Look at this. Bam! And that seals the fate of the Big Show. Congratulations to Randy Orton. So sorry to see the Big Show's career end, but I mean, hey, that's what this tournament's all about. It's about finding the part-timers that can still go at a level of all the rest of the DCW roster. So I'm sorry to the Big Show, but your career's over, and the Viper lives to strike another day on DCW.